Hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. You know, there's a lot of crazies out there nowadays. Home invasions are becoming a thing. You have to have a plan to deal with the threat. Now, everybody is gonna go John Wayne, of course. Well, maybe John Wayne isn't home at the time, but your family is. They need a safe place to retreat to until the authorities can come or until a plan to deal with the threat can be executed. This is going to be a makeshift solution to buy you more time. It's very cost effective, so let's get to it. They found me! They found me! You want a piece of me? Okay. What the Who are you? Oh, Mr. Whiskers, what are you doing here? I don't got your money yet, I know. Did the communists send you? Come on, man, please. Just, I told you I'll pay up. I'll pay up. I regret nothing. Take the gun. Take it. Here, I got a knife. I got a flashlight. Take whatever you want. What? You just want a pet? That's it? Okay. Okay, so one of the first things we want to do before installing the Doricade system, and again, I would encourage you to go check out our reviews of this product. It was able to stop 2 guys beating on it with axes and sledgehammers and battering rams. Eventually, obviously, the door got kicked in, but what we're going to be doing today is actually installing 2 Doricades. In our Layers of Home Defense video, we outlined 10 essential components of a comprehensive home security strategy. These layers include drones and remote surveillance, neighborhood watch systems, signs and subterfuge, early warning systems, motion-activated lighting, obstacles and fencing, fortifications and barriers, alarms and surveillance, guard dogs, and self-defense. Today, we'll be focusing on one critical aspect: fortifications and barriers. This makeshift safe room modification that we're demonstrating today is not a replacement for a professionally designed panic room. It will not make a room impenetrable, nor will it necessarily deter a determined intruder. The primary goal here is to delay their advance, giving you valuable time to muster a defense or contact help. Wherever possible, the safest course of action is to evacuate your home if there's a credible threat of violence. That said, when properly installed, we've found that the solution that we've put together today, the basis of which is the Doricade system, offers a formidable defense against a wide range of breaching attempts. First thing we're going to do though is we're going to get rid of this flimsy interior door. A lot of doors like this are very lightweight, hollow. So we went out and got ourselves a heavy duty door. I did a crappy paint job on it. Again, I don't really care too much for aesthetics. This room is kind of off the beaten path in the house. I did install a deadbolt on the door. It's not necessary, I'd say, with the Doricade system, but it's just that extra bit of security. Remember, all we're trying to do here is slow people down, because the majority of criminals, they want to get in and out of a job, especially if they know that there's a potential for the authorities to come. So we're going to take this off. One of the best things you can do if you don't want to do any of this is just replace the screws in the strike plate of your doors with longer screws. Oftentimes they come with these little rinky-dink screws, and those can lead to your door being kicked open in literally about 2 seconds. This is our older door, pretty lightweight, so let's weigh this door. So this door weighs about 13.8 pounds. Now let's weigh the other one. You can tell already this one weighs a lot more. This one weighs about 20 pounds. So that extra 7 pounds of heft is gonna go a long way, giving us just a little bit more security. So in this room, you could maybe have a gun safe, something as a fallback plan. Maybe you have a landline going to this room, or you just have some way to communicate with the outside world. So these are the screws that it comes with, these little rinky-dink screws. I think I'm gonna go a little bit bigger for this. So I'm just gonna use these 3-inch deck screws. We're gonna go all the way in. So the first one we're gonna put right about here, because I figure it's gonna distribute the load well, because we're gonna have a deadbolt here, then we'll have a Doricade here, and then we'll have another one down here. Typically what happens if you have the Doricade
right above the deadbolt, this door is gonna break in this way and below. The actual material surrounding this frame is not very durable. It's like that cheap cardboard stuff. So I'm hoping behind here we're gonna hit some kind of 2x4, actual piece of wood that these nails are gonna bite into. The Dorcade, one of the things I like about it is that it's super simple design. You basically have 2 hinges and a bar. Basically, it's going to look like that when all is said and done. I think that's the perfect spot for it, right around there. And if you're off by a few millimeters, it's not a big deal because again, it's a super simple concept. All right, so I guess we're gonna read the instructions and abide by the instructions and actually do this. Just for the first little bit though. So you don't have to take the door off to do this. We have some frog tape holding that hinge on the inner side. Between the hinges, the deadbolt, that should distribute the load pretty good. All right, let's see how we did. It shuts. I was worried there for a second. Now we have this foam. All this is going to do is minimize the amount of play. And of course they make this shit impossible to get. Why does this have to be so hard? Communist sons of. All right, so now there's a little bit less play in it. And of course, you're gonna have the deadbolt here locked. One down, one to go. Honestly, this is far and away one of the cheapest security solutions. Good too. All right. This one is 29. So let's see the finished product. All right, so this is the end result. Not the greatest job in the world, but it'll work for now. Ran into some problems fitting the door properly. It wasn't the perfect fit. I have not installed the deadbolt assembly into here yet, so I still have to do that. But you can get the concept here. So essentially, like right now, nobody's getting through this door just as is. It doesn't seem very durable, but if you go and you watch our tests that we did on this thing, we were very surprised by how it performed. What's gonna happen before anything is that this material could potentially be destroyed or chipped away at, but this is definitely going to buy you enough time to load up the shotgun in the very least, call the authorities, whatever you have to do. So that's all we're really trying to do here. This is a makeshift, if the apocalypse happens tomorrow, solution. So one of these will run you about $100. Now, you can just go to Home Depot and you can grab yourself a metal bar. There's an aisle at Home Depot and they have a variety of different assortments of different lengths and thicknesses and shapes of metal bars. And you could make this probably relatively easily if you have the tools. But the thing with the Dorcade that's nice is that, you know, obviously it's all pre-made for you. It's easy peasy, it's pretty turnkey. Has this ever happened to you? Well, now we have a solution for you, and it is called the Dorcade. This is a makeshift door reinforcement system that's going to prevent those pesky felines from infiltrating your home. All you have to do is slap this little sucker on any old door in your house. All it takes is 5 minutes of installation. You're free to go, baby. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to pick up a door key, don't forget to go through the link in the description below. I highly recommend this product. I recommend having these on all the entrances into your home, and you can even make a makeshift quasi panic room as we demonstrated today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Canadian Prepper out.
The best way to support this channel is to support yourself by gearing up at CanadianPreparedness.com, where you'll find high-quality survival gear at the best prices, no junk, and no gimmicks. Use discount code PREPPINGGEAR for 10% off. Don't forget, the strong survive, but the prepared thrive. Stay safe.